Hey y'all, today I have a bonus episode because I am making meatloaf with a side of baked potatoes and broccoli. We are going to set the oven to 350. You're going to take your baked potatoes, poke holes in them, pour a little oil over them, rub the oil all over the potatoes, place them back on your piece of tin foil. Then you're going to close them all up in your tin foil, wrap them up, close them up good. We are going to put them in the oven before anything else, give them like a 30-minute head start before we start working on our meatloaf. First, you're going to get a muffin pan because yes, I make meatloaf in a muffin pan. You're going to spray it really good so it doesn't stick. We are going to start with 1 pound. I use ground turkey. You can use ground beef or deer or whatever you use, but 1 pound of ground meat. Then you add, I do not measure anything, I'm sorry, but then you add breadcrumbs and some diced onions, crack an egg. Next, you're going to add the seasonings. You can use whatever you want, but I use a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, a little paprika. You can really use whatever you want. And always, a little salt, a little pepper, season it up, make it taste good. Then we are going to add, after that, we're going to add some A1, and you're going to find out in a minute that A1 is not what I normally use. I normally use Worcestershire sauce, but sometimes I get it backwards. It's fine either way. Then we're going to add some ketchup, and like I said, I don't measure anything. I just eyeball it. Here's me going back to the fridge and getting the Worcestershire sauce, because that's what I was supposed to use instead of A1. But, we all make mistakes. It all comes out good. You smush it all around, smush it all around. If it doesn't look like it's coming together really well, you can add a few more breadcrumbs. I usually have to do that. And then you're going to smush it all around some more until it looks like it's forming some meat that looks like that. Then you're going to form patties. Now, normally this amount makes 9 meatloaf muffins. For some reason, this one only made 8. I don't know why. I think I made them bigger than normal. And we will either eat them plain or sometimes we'll even make meatloaf burgers out of them. My kids like them as little meatloaf burgers, and that's why it's convenient to make them in the muffin pan, and also it cooks faster that way. So now that we finished up putting them in the pan, we're going to squirt a little ketchup on top because that always makes it good. Tasty, tasty. After that, after your potatoes have been in the oven for about 30 minutes, you're going to put the meatloaf in the oven for about 30 minutes or until it comes out and it's 165 degrees when you take the temperature. Next, we're going to prep our broccoli. So we're going to get our steamer basket out, and when that water is boiling and steaming away, we're going to add our broccoli. The broccoli usually takes about like 10 minutes or so. I'm not sure. Just test it every now and then, poke a fork into it. If it's to your liking, then it is done. Some people like it not as done. Some people like it squishy, whatever you want. Now we are going to check the meatloaf. It has been 30 minutes. We're going to pull it out of the oven. We're going to see what the temperature is. The temperature is 197, 233 degrees, plenty. Now we're going to take our baked potato. If you can poke a fork through it smoothly, then it is done. And your dinner is done. You have beautiful little meatloaf muffins. Look at those. They look so tasty. And then you have steamed broccoli. I didn't have that much broccoli. I would technically make more. And you have some baked potatoes. Well, that is my first attempt at a cooking video. So if you like the video, give it a like, and I will see you next time. Bye.